Daddy Grim.
Oh, Jesus. Hi, hole.
Hello. Guess what I just got?
Your
Merch.
virginity taken.
No, dude, I lost that in the couch 6 months ago.
Oh, God.
I still can't find it yet. But yeah, dude, my brother has a business partner at EA, and all this shit was free. These shirts are so comfy.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting until Restream Bio picks up all the signals. So I'm on Mixer, Twitch, and Facebook. YouTube and Facebook.
Nice. I'm going. Dude, I have a Gibraltar sticker.
I'm gonna be doing a Q&A with members. So try to get as
Never.
many people in here as we can.
Bet. I can do that.
Once I reach 60 followers, I'm actually thinking of doing a giveaway.
Ooh, what you gonna give away, my man? Something sexy like
Um,
me.
probably something that we haven't
Yeah.
done, like a tub of Rogue Energy or something like that.
Ooh, bootleg G Fuel.
You know what?
That's what all my friends call it. I'm like, yeah, the gaming community I'm in is sponsored by Rogue Energy. They're like, what's that? I'm like, it's think of G Fuel, but not G Fuel. Oh, they're just like, oh, bootleg G Fuel.
I mean, to be
It's
fair,
it's
it
they're
has more
like G Fuel.
focus.
I should try fucking bootleg G Fuel. That's
They
just what I'm gonna call it
there
now.
was a guy that did an honest comparison, and he said, "I love the taste of G Fuel. G Fuel tastes better, but when it comes to focus, Rogue Energy has it locked down better."
Hmm.
Probably because they put 175 milligrams of caffeine in it.
Oh God.
The B12 rates are like through the charts, through the roof.
Here, I'll give you a host as well on mine. Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna be streaming. Fuck yourself. Let's say hi to Corn.
The fact that this site multi-streams to my personal Facebook.
Nice.
Wait, you could go live through Restream.io through your webcam? No,
Hmm.
that would have been so much easier instead of using Streamlabs. Mixer, wake up. Mixer, wake up.
Q&A.
Yeah, we're doing a Q&A. Just waiting. Okay, you know what? Fuck Mixer. I'm on YouTube and Twitch. That's all that matters anyway.
Yeah.
So let's get more members in here. Uh, oh shit.
You got 3 viewers, including me now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it just webcam. You know what?
You gotta be more specific than webcam because I'm drawing like multiple pictures.
Okay, there we go. That's good enough. As you can see, my dog's sleeping behind me.
There you go. All right, cool. You're live.
My dog wouldn't move.
Let me ask you something. Why the hell is everyone who's streaming doing it in their damn bedrooms? You
I
guys have
stream in my bedroom.
you guys have like dens. You probably have like extra bedrooms that you convert into like a like
I do, but I have to wait till my sister goes bye-bye.
oh, I see. That sucks.
I mean, it is what it is for now.
I feel like you have a delay on your. Oh, my bad. No, you don't have a delay. It's this.
There probably is a delay. There should be a delay.
Yeah, about 5 seconds.
Hmm.
Wait, is that the new jersey?
This is my jersey for my streaming channel.
Oh, shit.
I can actually link. The link is down below in my in one of my panels.
No, I see it, man.
Use the code Grim Reaper and you could get 5% off.
Use the code HOLE and I'll suck your dick.
You know what, Hole? There is no such thing as a code Hole.
Oh, Hull's still here? Damn.
No, I am in heaven.
I wish.
You are?
That is not jersey. That is the Grim jersey.
Yeah, that's not the approved ALG jersey.
No, it's the ALG Grim jersey.
It's more
You're
comfortable.
looking pretty.
It's more comfortable.
Looking pretty sexy, my dude.
Anyone gonna ask me questions or are we just gonna stand here looking pretty?
Stand here looking pretty.
Alright. Just wait.
I'll ask you a question.
And if anybody wants to
I'm
donate,
just gonna get it
I'm trying to
started.
get a new mic. What is a ALG?
I was going to write that.
What?
God dang it. I was about to write that shit.
ALG is a gaming community that has streamers, comp players, YouTubers. To me, it's more than a community. It's more like a second family. So
God damn it, I forgot my password again.
1.2k members strong.
My brother's trying to say hi.
Are they jealous of all the cool stuff I got you?
Yes. Here, this is Pathfinder.
Can you buy that anywhere else?
Probably not. You were at EA headquarters, right? Right, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If you haven't yet, please drop a follow.
I thought I followed you. God damn it. How do I get my password again? I I just changed like 5,000 times. I can't remember what password I used.
You can hear me fine on stream, right?
Huh?
You can hear me fine on stream, right?
To be honest, I am not really
Hold
listening
on.
to your stream.
Let
I'm
me
just
see. Wait,
giving you a
wait,
look.
wait,
Fine on stream, right?
speak again.
Hello? Can you hear me on stream? Surplus.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, your audio's fucked.
Yes, I can hear you on stream.
Is his mouth moving out of tone with his fucking
Yeah, it is because it's
Yeah.
a 5 second delay, and we're in the chat, so we hear in real time, but it's not matching it.
Here, I'm gonna
Oh.
It's not on the system. It's just the delay. If you take off the mute, it's because we're in in Discord. If we were in Discord, it'll be like normal.
It would be
No, I
normal.
just fucking deafened myself and
This is my freaking password. I just
no. Like his mouth is moving out of sync with the voice, and when I deafened myself, I proved that correct.
When did I start doing graphic work? That's a good question. I actually did that my junior year of high school. And then I did it
I
for like
started-
one semester and I absolutely loved doing it. So
I started pooping inside of people last year.
shut
Thank
up,
you for
Paul.
asking. Oh
So
my god,
when I had a peaked interest in it, I actually bought the software once I started college, right? It was like it was discounted and I got the extended version of Photoshop and then I started from there. I've been doing it for probably closer to 8 years now. Good question though.
yeah. I have a question. What is a stream?
A stream is literally what I'm doing right now, Surplus.
I'm just
what is it? I know you're looking at my I know you're looking at my question, Grim. You won't silent.
No, I don't I don't want to suck your toes or you to suck my toes.
No. There we go.
It's just weird. Don't be weird. Any other questions? I swear to God, Hole, don't type a stupid question. Your Mr. Blues is coming up. He's gonna be torched like a marshmallow. It's gonna be like a melting blues. All the other blues has a sinister look on his face.
You should do.
And I'm gonna make
Blues
him black.
Black Mr. Blues.
Am I involved in other communities doing graphic designing? Nope, not at the moment.
Good, because I'd ban your ass. Code of honor.
There was a community that was just looking for new Twitter banner, so I did it. And they thought like, hey, that's a perfect opportunity to add them on the team. I'm not with them though. They don't even have a Discord. The only community that I'll be in is here. Unless like Tazar comes by and says, "Hey, you want a job?" Yeah, I can get a graphic design for them if they offer me it. But that's different because I'm actually getting paid and it's actual job. Any other questions for me? I don't want it to go dry, guys. Like I said, once I reach 60 followers on Twitch, I will be giving away a tub of Rogue Energy. Any flavor you want.
You should do a giveaway on my stream because I have more followers than you. Which
No one
means I'm
cares
better.
about your stream. Oh,
I have better streams than you, Grim. Love you.
I have a better tat than you. Oh, God damn it!
Yes,
Stupid,
correct.
stupid camera. I don't. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna even.
Oh my God, Grim, no. Oh God, dude. Turn your chair. Idiot. Turn your chair.
Which way? This way? This way?
Turn your chair so you can see the inside of your arm.
There we go.
Wow. Then I forgot what my username was.
There we go, Grim. Good job.
What tips would you recommend for someone who wants to get into graphic designing? Well, YouTube is a very shut up hole. YouTube is a very useful tool.
That wasn't me. I was surplus. Fuck yourself.
There's a lot of good tutorials on YouTube. That's where I started learning a lot of different things. What you really want to get is brush packs. You can find those online on Google. Just type in whatever you're looking for, whether you're looking for like lightning, smoke, different effects. And you can actually add those onto your desktop and import them into Photoshop. I highly recommend getting CS6 version of Photoshop, but you actually have to call Adobe to get the program. I do not recommend Creative Cloud unless you want to pay monthly.
Damn it.
Also, you will want to get Illustrator. Photoshop and Illustrator go hand in hand with each other. And also, sketch out your designs before you do them. That's how they come out really nice. And you can actually, if you get like a cheap scanner, you could scan in your image into Photoshop. And or I rather put it in Illustrator, scan it in, and then just trace over it digitally, and then touch up on it with Photoshop. That's how a lot of esports logos are made. That's what a lot of people do when they're making like a esports logo. No surplus. The scanner is not the same as a police scanner. What I'm talking about is like a printer. It's like a kind of like a fax machine and a printer in one. Yes, it's a 3-in-1 printer, basically. Killing me surplus.
You don't have to answer that. Trying to get you more active, man.
Just watch me pet my dog.
Standing in front of the stream camera.
Yeah, it would be nicer if we had like a lot more people in here. It'd be cool.
Yeah, maybe I ask like ridiculous questions. Maybe people will come in and go like, "What the frig is this dude like?" You know?
The questions don't specifically have to be about ALG. Like, I'll take any questions. Just ask me. Really, surplus? It's obviously 3. Come on, man.
What?
It's obviously 3.
Yeah, I know. You just seem bored. I gotta do something, you know.
I know. It must have an outage. You know what we need to do? We need to find someone to raid the stream so we get more concurrent questions. Who's a big streamer that we have online right now? I know we have a couple.
There we go. We got some more viewers.
Where?
You got 6 viewers now.
I do.
Yeah.
Interesting. Still showing.
Really chat.
Still showing 3.
Like Grim is bored on his stream, and then all caps, get in there, ALG Afterlife Gaming, and get him talking. That is the mission objective. Move it, move it, move it, move it.
What happened to all the people that like we had? Well, like I said, once I get to 60 followers, I'm doing a giveaway. I should probably mention that too, because people are like, why would I want to join? That's a good reason to join. How is everybody? Hey, Surplus. You won't believe who's watching. Put the pull down menu and look through the names. Come on, guys. I need questions. Stop wheezing, dog. I know you're fat and you like to snore. Should I just start playing video games? Like, help me out, guys.
Hey, you just went down. There we go, Golem.
Hi, Gollum. How's it going? I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna call out Raider. He doesn't support fellow streamers. Cough, cough. I am not answering that question. I know I said any questions. I am not answering that question. Good lord, guys. Okay, you can ask me any question within moderation, guys. I'm not gonna ask how big my PP is or how big my PP stream is. It's just weird. Oh, now he's calling me Poppy. We need content here. Content here. I don't know why I just said content. What is a golem? It's a rock mythical creature that crushes things. It's magical. Thank you for the follow, Golem, by the way. Appreciate it. What does a rooster sound like in the morning? Well, I'm not doing that because I'm not waking up this house. Okay, next question. What made me join the Air Force? Ooh. I wasn't expecting that question, but that's a good question.
GP stream again.
So I joined the Air Force initially, mostly for college to pay for like my books and stuff, and some of my tuition with tuition assistance. But I do want after or before my enlisted contract ends, I want to transition to officer. So I'm gonna try hard, get my bachelor's degree, and then go apply. But that was a good question. It does help with college, so can't complain. And I love my country. So. How many times I work out a week? Probably 5 to 6 times a week. Yes, I'm a gym rat. I practically live there. But it's not a bad thing. Trying to get bigger. It's slowly progressing, but you know. What do you mean by BRT surplus?
Basic training, training center, that BRT or the BCT or the
Oh, okay. Like the base.
yeah that you trained at.
Oh, I trained at Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I have to do this. Okay. Sorry, I have to send that text message. Super important. Can Hannibal keep up new trolling until Sunday? Let's hope not, because I really don't want to get him a jersey. But I'm a man of my word, so if he does pull it off, I'm gonna give him a jersey. Which is why you guys should donate, so I don't have to pay for it.
You try to say that with a straight face too.
Do I take fake groups for payment? I already have fake groups, bro. I'll take a tub of Rogue Energy for payment. Because I'm running low. Hey Jadon, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing really good. This is the most activity I've seen in my chat, so like, this is like blowing my mind. How do I like streaming? I like streaming. It's a bit of a grind. I'm trying to get to 60 followers. Once I reach that goal, I'm gonna be giving out a free tub of Rogue Energy. My dog is too fat to do tricks with a surplus. Look at him. What does my shit smell like? I don't know. Like flowers. Just sure. Use your imagination, surplus. This is my dog. What do you mean? He doesn't do anything to anybody. It's just a fluffy fat ass. No. Ew. That's gross. That's good, Jadon. Streaming is fun and rewarding. Especially once you start to see your numbers climb. And viewers and um followers. And if you make it there, subscribers. Go ahead, Gollum. But you ain't getting nothing. Thanks for the follow, Jadon. No. No surplus, bad surplus. Not gonna happen, bud. Is everybody doing good in stream tonight? Whoever's watching this. What goes up but not down? Whole's life. Wait, no. That would be the opposite. Goes up. I don't know. You got me. I mean, what goes up must come down because that's the laws of gravity, so. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. That sounds rather unfortunate. I don't know why I'm laughing to a fucked up joke like that. What's your favorite fighter bomber and USA Air Force arsenal? It has to be the sub bomber, bro. And actually, my favorite fighter is the F-32 Lightning. Those are new. B-52. Have you seen the new fighter jets take off? Those things are sick. That's the A-10s are actually the planes that we have at the base I'm stationed at. Those are our main fighter jets. They deploy a lot. If I get a chance to surplus, I'll actually send you like a picture that one of our family friends has because he actually takes pictures of the jets and stuff. So if I can have him like send me a couple, I'll shoot them over to you. Yeah, he actually gets like the perfect shots for like jets and stuff during the air show, and he gets together with public relations, put on the newspaper and stuff. He's solid too. When it comes to photography, because he actually um was my photographer for my Eagle Scout Court of Honor.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
So, what kind of planes do they use when they take those snapshots? They use like a big
They use like a
fighter
really
jet.
big lens.
Oh,
They use pretty good high quality cameras.
no, I know that. Yeah, I know some. Yeah, I know you guys got like the high tech stuff.
I don't know how he like takes the perfect shot. So like I haven't seen anyone take pictures like that before. I'm like, wow, this
Oh, what do you
dude.
think about those new helicopters that are coming to the Air Force in the next 5-10 years? That's self-propelled, so they can land and um, and we call attack faster and stay and go into a small little area faster than a regular helicopter.
There you go, Gollum. Um, that's actually that would actually mean more deployments. So mixed feelings about that one.
Uh,
Um, I'm thinking of reclassifying into Intel. So
wait, what?
Intel, that's where I want to go.
Like,
For a career field in the military.
Oh, Intel sucks. You should go with AMD. That's what I'm hearing. AMD used to do Intel right now.
Intel is fun. Depends what you do.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
he does. Yeah, it's brand new.
I mean,
Technically.
technically, I just haven't popped the question yet. Which I might do at the pool party I'm setting up next week, and she's coming Saturday. So fingers crossed. No,
You better not say nothing. It might jinx it.
yeah. And the funny thing, I think the funniest thing about this is like she was homeschooled her entire life, and I have been in private school and then mostly public school. So it's like different different worlds colliding, so to speak. Because in public school you're exposed to a lot. Especially in the city, it's like you have you have your kids that are known drug dealers and they don't do anything about it because they're really good at hiding and stuff. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to secure a second job so I can actually pay for a date. And then I should be getting my license probably by the end of this month. So I can actually drive her to the destination. No go home. I can't do that. I'm in the military. I would get kicked out.
What? Kick out.
And that would be my brother, guys. I'm on stream, Victor. Good night. You want him to come with you? You're taking my dog away from me. It's so horrible. You're evil. Love you. Good night. The first one surplus. Victor with a C. I'm surprised nobody has asked like middle names or or what was my nickname. Victor. It's funny because like um my life has been divided in each different category you could think of as far as towns go. I went from being in Pennsylvania, um, to Wisconsin, which was like a really small town. Everybody knew everybody. And it was just quite interesting. Um, and then in the middle of 7th grade, I was almost done with 7th grade, right? Moved to Michigan, and I had to start 7th grade all over again in public school. So naturally, I was a year older than everybody when I graduated high school. I am 22. I'm actually going to be 23 in November. I probably don't look that old. I've been told I look a little younger than that. Am I a jet pilot or... No, I'm part of the Force Support Squadron. So, basically what we do is we manage all the paperwork and, help everybody get their paperwork sorted out. We do officers' paperwork. So we do the commanders' work, update their medals and decorations in the system. The good thing about being part of that section is if you're in that section, your ribbons are going to be updated right away. So you don't even have to worry about like waiting for your ribbon rack to be updated. You know, what can actually happen to me is they can activate like our squadron, and since we're all qualified to shoot, they they will give us like security forces gear, and we would go out there and man the gate. It's possible. Can't fly until you're an officer. Yes, that is true. You have to be an you have to at least have a bachelor's degree to become an officer. The Air Force has been doing that for the longest time, since they were established. And actually, the Air Force came from the Army, believe it or not. It was the Army Air Corps. So once I actually get my bachelor's, um I can actually become an officer, and since I know more or less of the people in that area because I grew up there, they will be able to get my package approved and signed by the commander and everything. And I would go to this 2 month training, right? It's basically like going through basic training again. Um, which kind of sucks because by the time I'm going, I'll probably be NCO, so a non-commissioned officer, probably like a staff sergeant or a technical sergeant, and I'm gonna be treated like a private. So it's gonna be quite interesting. But you know what? At the end, that paycheck is gonna be a lot better. And the thing about officers is they get their own exclusive club, and they actually have an extra ball just for those guys. Like they get treated really nice. And on top of that, your old supervisors, like if you became a lieutenant, right? Come straight out of officer training school, they have to salute you. Which would be kind of weird, because at one point you would be under them, but if they didn't become an officer and you did, they have to salute you, and just be weird, awkward, because they used to be your supervisor, and now you're theirs. So if you want one of the best qualities of living, I would recommend the Air Force. If you don't mind getting in the mud or completely messing up your back and stuff, join the army. My dad actually was in the army for 29 years and he does not recommend it at all. He recommends either Coast Guard, Air Force, or the Navy. Because those three have pretty good career fields that you can actually use on the outside, and they treat them pretty well, and rank advancement is pretty steady, a lot steadier. It's a long walk. So when when they salute you, you have to salute back, and you have to wait until they you put your arm down, and then they put their arm down. That would be annoying. And actually, the saluting part, like, it's at your own discretion. Some people are complete douchebags about it. They're like, you must salute me. I'm not gonna be that officer. I'm just gonna be like, as long as you have respect for me, I have respect for you. I'm not gonna treat people any different because I'm an officer. That's how I feel leaders should be leading, you know. And they shouldn't be like, you must salute me, and stuff like that, like some of the officers do when they become one. Um, Golem, I wouldn't say easy training. Depending, well, it depends on what instructor you get. I ended up getting the Devil's Helper. So, um, if you get a blue rope in the Air Force, it's pretty bad. It's just like getting army instructor, constantly yelling at you, getting on your case all the time. They will not give you a break. If you get a regular Air Force, yeah, it's gonna be easier. But I wasn't so lucky. I got one of the worst instructors on that base. Everybody was scared of him. His his career field was security forces, so security forces deploys with the army a lot, so they have a lot of army mentality in them. And especially since he was the top 10% in the whole base, it's like, yeah, those guys are no joke. Surplus. Actually, he has a wife and like three three kids. There were twins on the way when he pushed our flight. No, I actually, like, when we had our little open house thing, we actually met his wife, and it was quite funny. We were asking her stupid questions, and he got really mad at us after. He smoked us pretty bad. Thank you. No, she's actually Hispanic like him. Like
Oh,
this dude was like super short. He got his haircut every 5 days, and he paid like almost $30 for his haircut. His head looked like a tennis ball because it was like a perfect fade and stuff. I'm like, this dude really cares about his hair because he always wanted to look sharp, and he had a mustache that looked really weird. Snowball from Full Metal. Oh my god! If someone told me that like while I was there, I probably would have burst out laughing and would have instantly got in trouble. The funny thing is, my whole section um is a female dominant field, so like I'm literally the only male airman in my section. It's actually pretty funny. Probably because most guys don't really qualify for my position. But yeah, when I thought the same thing when I went to basic training. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get an easy instructor. This is gonna be so easy. I got the worst instructor. I'm like, come on, man. Like, do you guys really hate me that much? Yeah, we actually do. We have up here the qualifying score to get in the Air Force is actually higher than all the other branches to qualify for. I actually worked on civilian side on a military installation, and I've worked talked to each branch. I I was actually in the process of going into the Coast Guard. Well, a lot of people have that mentality like the Air Force is easy, which most instructors are, but like when you get an instructor like mine, it's just horrible. Like we were supposed to go in step increments of working out, and this dude was crazy. He's like, "You're doing the max no matter what. You're gonna do what the 7 weekers are doing." Actually, the the Navy is very similar to the Marines, just on a boat, and the the Marines are still under the the Marines is actually under the Department of the Navy. If you look at all their manning documents, they're under the Navy still. They don't want to admit it, but they're Navy foot soldiers. Marines take anybody. Sorry to say. Like, you could do terrible on the ASVAB and still get in. I'm actually really educated on the subject, Golem, because in personnel you have to know a lot of regulations. I actually fell asleep during the math portion of the ASVAB. I fell asleep. If I didn't fall asleep, I probably would have scored higher and got the job I wanted in the Air Force, but I'm gonna retake it. It's no big deal. When it comes to math, if I keep seeing algebra problems, it just bores me. It's too easy for me. Unless, unless you're still in the Golem. I mean, you could retake it at any time. It's not really that big of a deal. And you could take it as many times as you want, so. So, the way the ASVAB works is they give you a sheet that would give you numbers for each branch, right? If you look at my Marine section, everything was over 100, which is like genius in their standards. Depending on where you took your test, call. You should just give them a call and see if you can have that, because they keep all that on file. $10 so probably should still be in the system. They don't erase things very fast.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hi Vader.
So who's gonna be answering the questions?
I am.
Oh Lord.
I'm already doing the stream. I've been doing it for an hour and 12 minutes now. And at 60 followers, I said I'm gonna be giving away a tub of Rogue Energy.
Let me find your stream.
Um, w- where exactly did you take your SVAP surplus? Do you remember? I should drove here when
Your
it gets.
SVAP's only good for 5 years, ain't it?
Um, I'll double check on I'll double check on that regulation. I'm still fairly new, so but like my job requires us to look up all the regulations and stuff, so I'll look into it. I have friends.
Ugh.
Wait, you need my name, right, to look it up?
Yeah, just DM me on Discord.
In middle initial. Oh, I don't know when it was.
Did Gollum just promote himself on my stream? It's okay, Gollum. I don't mind. Normally I wouldn't, but like, this is ALG. We help each other out. Also, if you guys have any suggestions of how I should ask this person to a military ball, just DM me on Discord or here. Send me a whisper. I could take all the advice I could get. So Golem, um, you said you worked with the military. What'd you do? Were you a contractor? Were you just a civvy? We call them civvies.
How's it going?
Good. How are you, River?
Trying to find a Minecraft server. You know that there's a million Minecraft servers? Hosting wise, I mean.
I'm doing an IRL stream. Q&A with Grim.
Nice. How's it going? Has anybody asked any questions yet?
Yes, this chat is still pretty live. I the peak viewers I had was 8. Right now we have 4.
Hell yeah.
Once I reach 60 followers, I'm gonna be giving away a tub of Rogue Energy.
Nice. It's midnight and I'm drinking a Monster because I have no brain.
Oh, you worked out with them. Okay. I have a lot of friends in the military too. That's kind of what got me into it. Not only that, my dad was in the military, so I always had an interest in it. I actually, myself, personally, I wanted to go into the army. But my dad's like, nope, nope, nope.
How many players do you think we would have online at an average?
Players that we have online on
86 to
average.
100.
How much?
86 to 100 roughly. I've been noticing it for members without.
No, I'm talking about. I meant Minecraft for Minecraft. Server
Oh,
wise,
my
how
bad.
many?
I don't know. It's that.
I don't. I think we wouldn't have too much at once. I don't think.
Okay, too much as in 1 to 24 players being the lowest you can start with on the server, and 1 to 96 players being the highest you can go.
I think we would get 1 to 24 people because when we had the Minecraft server, we didn't have a lot of people. If I'm gonna be honest. Good thing
We
I
can always
didn't.
increase as needed.
Thank you, Surplus, for the donation. I appreciate it.
Problem.
Oh, hold on. Where's your stream? Let me go. Twitch. I imagine you're on Twitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm selling 2 kittens. Huh. West laughed and said something else. Be nice.
Believe it or not, I actually have quite a few Marine buddies. One of them I was talking to, he's like, well, what would I have to do to get into the Air Force? Because he's in the Marine Reserve. So he only goes once a month like I do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted Hi River.
Hi, Grim.
He wanted to know like what would he have to do like I told him like it would be better if he finished his contract because it's really hard to transfer from one branch to another if you're still in because you have to get like you have to get signatures, a lot of
I didn't even know you
signatures.
could do that.
You could do it mid contract, um but you would have to sign an additional 6 year contract. But some people do it because of the the lifestyle, you know. Like the promotion rates in the Marines is pretty terrible. It's like really low.
That's crazy.
They're actually treated probably the worst. If I'm gonna be honest. Like all their equipment is always broken and stuff, and
The Marines? I would have expected them to not be the Marines to have that problem.
yeah, that's why there's a very few of them. They're one of the smallest branches. Because what happens is like you got 126 and 90 surplus. You're smart.
Oh, shit, really?
I'm telling you that right now. So what would happen is you could choose a really good intel job with that score, and you would you basically get a really good job in the military. Yeah.
Motherfucker,
Right.
this guy told me that I was going to be in the army, so I didn't go back to the recruiting office.
Only Grim. I'm only surplus.
God dang it.
You would have still got a really good job in the Air Force even with that score.
Holy shit. I should have went back to the order.
The,
God damn, why
the,
listen to
the,
that dude?
the Air Force would make you feel stupid though, because like it would it would it would look lower. It would be like a 60 or something, 64 or something. But that's the equivalent to like a 126 for GT score. But 126, dude, that's insane.
What's the highest you can score?
Uh, I think it's 150. Not exactly sure. Very few people cap out on it. Thank you for the Dono River. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for all that you do, Grim. I appreciate it.
Hi River. I mean hi Vader.
Oh, fuck you, buddy.
He just called you River. That's great.
I
Oh,
just
that's
called
great.
Vader River, guys.
You can suck a fart square out my ass for that one.
Oh, I love it. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, surplus. If you would have won in, you would have been straight.
Huh?
You would have been set.
Really?
And then like once you get your degree, you would have been put into one of those really good officer spots.
Holy shit! I knew I was.
I always
something.
thought that the Marines were like everybody always makes the Marines to be out the highest, the best, you know.
Because they're the fucking core. I mean, the core is always going to be your rifleman. They're going to be your front man.
Actually, they're not the front man. Delta 6 team is the first that goes in behind enemy lines.
Isn't
Fucking
the
dumb.
recon?
Delta
That's
Force.
behind
Those
enemy
are black
lines.
operations. Nobody
That's
knows about
behind
them.
enemy lines, not front line.
Rangers go in first. And then it's the Marines.
Well, Marines are there first. Rangers go in, and if there's anything special, then your spec ops goes in for like a special operation.
No.
Like
Rangers and Delta teams are dropped in first. And then you have the Marines. And then like you have your waves of people.
I know once I get in the army, I at least after 3 years, I at least want to try Ranger School. At least a shot.
I'm actually trying to get in shape for that. They
Yeah,
approved
I'm
they
working.
approved the Air Force to start doing Ranger training. So
That's odd.
that's well, if you it used to be only certain jobs in the Air Force gets you there, like pararescue. They could go to Ranger School. Those guys literally jump behind enemy lines, rescue pilots from a war zone. So they call them PJs.
Sounds interesting.
I would actually qualify since I passed the depth perception test. You have to be good with depth perception.
I'm
Not
not good with
everybody passes that
depth
test.
perception until nighttime hits. And then it's all fucked up.
Yeah, I don't. In my
Uh,
house, usually I don't have the lights on at all, and I can wander around with no problem.
I mean the stream room is full. I think, unless you guys want to move to like a VC or something like that.
I got it. Hold on.
Yo, I just clapped that shit with a fucking wingman. Holy shit.
Are we going to VC2 or what are we doing?
Who deleted BC2?
What do you mean?
There's only VC1 in the stream room.
No, it's VC2.
There's VC2.
I don't see no. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
because
retarded.
you have to go to the left.
You know how when you don't click the button for it to drop down, you don't see anything?
Yeah.
There we go. I got him.
No, only. Okay, you got him.
No, we can still have at least we can still have 4 because anyone above staff is it doesn't count against the score in the stream room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we still have 4 open spaces. Oh, now 3 open spaces because Golem is here.
Okay, I get it.
What was I doing? I'm
I got
server
you.
hunting.
How's it going, Golem?
Surplus is here.
We just dropped. I've got 5 kills. I'm already back in gold 3. Thank God.
Hey Vader, I can run with you.
Are you on PC?
No.
Then how are you gonna run with me?
Damn it.
Cheer up, Grim. You look so down.
I'm
Smile,
fine.
Grim. Smile, Grim. It won't kill you, you know?
You should have seen the questions that people have been asking though. It's crazy, man.
It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you post it on Twitter? I'll repost it on Twitter if you posted it on Twitter.
No, don't do that.
I don't think I posted it on Twitter.
I'll post it so I can repost it.
I'm sure some people are happy I'm actually streaming because I haven't streamed in like forever.
Jeez, Grim, you need to stream more.
I got stream more last it was in June.
I may or may not stream.
I know. I mean, I'm close to 50 followers, so something has to be working. I was getting followers even when I wasn't streaming.
Why do cats only want to run through the house at 3 a.m.? There's your question.
Why do cats want to run around?
Only at 3 a.m.
I mean, if they're running at
Only
3
when the
only cats run around the house at 3 a.m.
pisses me off. The house will be quiet and everybody's asleep, and all you hear is running and jumping. And Frank, the asshole, likes to hop on the counter and knock everything off.
That's what cats do.
Oh, Golem's have to move it back in here. There you go, Golem.
God damn it! Super lit, please.
Alright, I retweeted you. Over and do it again.
So, I'm actually gonna give this to someone.
Give what to
Ri-
someone?
This
I know what you're
challenge
talking
coin.
about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I actually set up a pool party next Saturday. So
Nice.
Are we invited?
You gonna be brave?
I'm gonna be brave. I mean, I might as well do it now before like classes start because
Damn it, Golem.
it's gonna be
He's gonna
crazy.
hit again.
Because I'm doing. I already got them. We're doing I'm doing 4 classes, so it's gonna be crazy trying to do that in September. So might as well
Just realized I was muted.
get it over and done with, and do it that Saturday, next Saturday. So we'll see.
Why did it exit
Wish me
my
luck.
Discord? I wish
I
you
have
luck,
faith
my
in you,
Buddha.
Grim.
I shall text you the tips because you need them.
Maybe we could go for a walk around the neighborhood, and then I ask because sometimes very shy people don't like bringing attention to themselves. If you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
It'll be more romantic if you're alone.
Yeah.
You're gonna step away from your own pool party. That's gonna be the hard part. Is getting away from all the people.
Not really.
Well,
You just do it.
Well, not the hard part. Yeah,
okay.
it's just like that's more the more complicated part because you actually gotta walk away from the people you invited.
So Golem, here's the thing. With the people coming to the pool party, I'm only inviting certain people because she gets nervous around large amounts of people. So I wasn't about to forget it. If I posted it on my Facebook, we have like 200 people show up at our house. I'm not having that.
I wouldn't do that. I would make it more like a private kind of thing, just a few friends hang out.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be me, my brother's girlfriend, my brother, her sister's coming too. So she's coming, and then my brother's girlfriend's little brother is coming. So it's not a big group of people.
That's perfect. It gives you more time also to, be friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And focus your attention just there, you know what I mean?
And since it's Saturday, we can have it as long as we want. Because I have lights in the pool. And I have a heater.
I see that smirk.
Alright, I have a question.
God fucking damn it, dude.
4.
Do we need to move you out of the voice chat?
This
He's
sorry
sharing.
ass team, dude.
So I'm looking at a Minecraft server, and it says click a location closest to you. Does it matter if the closest location to us is New York? Or should we just avoid that one altogether?
Suck.
I don't think
know how
it
that
should matter
works.
as long as you have a good internet connection.
So Grim, what's the thing kind of shaken about and like kind of lost for whenever you take this girl or whenever you ask this girl out? What's the biggest thing that you're kind of think that you might need advice on?
Just saying it because like technically speaking, this is the first time I'm gonna actually ask in person because my first girlfriend, my ex, right? I asked her through phone text because I was so terrified of saying anything, and I was 17. So.
Aww. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Everybody thought I would have like more confidence since I was a 3-sport athlete and a captain of the varsity wrestling team. So.
What's my Minecraft name?
But
like most people that are usually higher ups and shit like that usually might have more confidence, but most of the guys that I know that are captains of our varsity teams at my school aren't that confident towards females. They usually keep to themselves and everything. So yeah, you're not alone for that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very different to have confidence in person than you do over text because you could be very confident over text and sound very confident. Just sum it up. But
yes, but I don't.
Whenever
I don't
you're in
recommend
person,
that way.
it's not. It doesn't really get the point across.
Because
texting doesn't give off the tone that you want.
Exactly. What ended up happening, right, is she said yes, right? And I dated her for about a month and a half, almost 2 months. She basically broke up with me like a week or 2 weeks after prom. And I figured out that she was talking to one of my friends, and Yeah, she started dating him.
That bitch is gonna be shot if I ever see her. Just
And
gonna say.
after several years, I just like, well, with my reputation and stuff, like she tried to tarnish my reputation because I was pretty high up there, for
Yeah.
my graduating class, and she tried to tarnish my name, but like, honestly speaking, nobody even knew her before I started dating her. It was really funny. So what my friends decided to do, like her plan backfired because they started to retaliate my friends, and it wasn't pretty. She ended up switching schools. She had to transfer to another school because it got
Good.
so bad.
Fuck that bitch.
And what she ended up doing there is like sleeping with half of that school, and she ended up landing pregnant with a stoner.
Damn.
Which is probably the stupidest dude known to mankind. Like, this dude is completely fried. His brain is fried. Like, I don't know how he wakes up every day.
So he's like a Kush.
No, like this dude is super stupid. He he'd be the dude that would fail the test because he wouldn't do a test. He would just draw on it, like a coloring book.
No.
Motherfuckers
I'm pretty
like
sure
that
he
don't
failed
need to
out.
reproduce.
I'm pretty sure he failed out of college
Isn't he?
and high school.
Please, he didn't fail out of high school.
He did fail out of high school, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, then he needs to die. People like that are useless to humanity need to just no longer exist.
He won on September something.
This straight and easy. People that do not have society in any way, shape, or form don't deserve to exist. Just like the people in Pegasus, they don't help shit.
So it's been roughly It's been roughly six.
Yeah.
It's been roughly 6 or 7 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the way I met this girl was probably not the best time, because when I came back from training with the military, I developed a nasty habit of drinking a lot. I was really bad with it. I would drink every day, get drunk every day. Go to work, probably drunk, but which I could have got in trouble in, by the way. I did that for about 2 to 3 months, right? Out of the 7-month time span I've been back, and my brother's like, "You want to go to this dance?" And I'm like, "Why would I want to go to a friggin' dance? Like, that sounds stupid. Who goes to college dances?" And he's like, "There's a bar." And I'm like, alcoholic me is like, "Okay, there's a bar. I'm going." So I grab a suit that I already had in my closet, right? Go to the tailor, get the suit tailored to me, and then we go to this dance, right? And I end up drinking 4 Long Islands, right? And then this dude comes up to me. He's like, "I just met this dude, right? But he drinks a lot too." And he's like, "Hey, you want to try something new? You want to try sex on the beach?" I'm like, sounds interesting. I'll try that. I had 6 of those. Mind you, I already have 4 Long Island. So, but I'm a heavyweight. Like, I was still able to like walk around and get around and stuff. But after I finished the the 6th cup of sex on the beach, I was like out. but I remember everything. I don't know how, but I remember everything. So I went
Sometimes I
to.
remember everything after drinking.
Yeah. Most of the times, well, I can't. I'm not gonna comment on drinking.
But before
At
I
least
started,
why you guys are streaming, I'm not.
before I started drinking though, like Victor introduced me to all these people that I didn't know really, right? Because he was part of the student government. Victor's my brother, by the way.
Yeah.
And he's introducing to me all these people. That's where I met her, right? And um later on when I was like completely drunk, I accidentally bumped into her. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to. And at the
You're
time
probably so fucking awkward.
at the time she was with her dickhead of an ex. If I could say that on stream.
Yeah.
But then something like I froze for like probably like 4 or 5 seconds. Not too long, but just enough to like start thinking. I'm like, what if I just stop drinking and wait till she gets rid of that piece of trash or whatever, right? But on that note, I still went ahead and asked. I stumbled over myself and landed on a table, and I'm like, "Hey, want to dance?" And the girl was like, "Nope." But my friend might, and I ended up dancing with her friend the whole night.
No.
She pulled me into a photo booth, right, and took pictures with me. I still don't have those pictures. Like, I don't know where they went.
That floating around
And
somewhere.
I just stole the show on the dance floor because like there was like I did the splits. I was crazy because I had a
Yeah.
little too much to drink, right? I
Did
was
you rip your
getting that
pants?
I was getting that Hispanic salsa moves
He was
with the
throwing it
hips
back.
and
He was throwing it back on people.
about 20 or 30 people whipped out their phones and started recording me.
Oh
And they were
no.
putting me on Snapchat. They were probably putting
Oh
me on
no.
Facebook Live.
Oh.
But and people were sending this out on their stories and stuff, and I'm like, and one girl from our volleyball group, because I was doing volleyball with these people at the time, she's like, cut this dude off from drinking because I tried to buy another drink even though I was completely out of it. And she's like, don't sell alcohol to this dude. And then
Tell him water.
as soon as I came up to the thing, I I uh I had no wallet, like no credit card. I'm like, where's my wallet? I started patting down and I start panicking. I'm like, oh shit, I lost my wallet. It has my military ID in it. And you could get in big trouble for losing your military ID. So I was like, oh shit. So I started looking
Be back.
around for it. The person was dancing with made like a search party for my wallet. You find a piece of my wallet on one table. You see all my cards spread out on another table. You see some change on the floor that dropped out of my wallet. I'm like, oh crap. I put everything, slap everything together. I'm like, okay, we're good. We're good now. And so there were adults there too, which is the funniest thing. But I was sitting and saying because there was a dude that showed up in Air Force Blues, right? And you're not really supposed to like wear your uniform outside of like the military ball or a formal military event, right?
Yeah.
But this dude was wearing it, and one of the people was like, "Hey, look, it's your friend." I'm like, "That's not my friend. He's an effing tool." And I kept repeating it, and I even looked straight at it, and I'm like, "You're a fucking tool." And I was just like rolling with the comebacks. Someone tried to say something to me. I came up with a really fast comeback, and they're like, "Damn, this dude has no chill."
Grim, you sound like you're the greatest person to drink with. No lie.
I really
wouldn't
am.
mind drinking with you, bro. Oh my god. So,
But
for whoever is on the stream, I swear I'm 21. But I went to a wedding with my dad, and my dad's a drinker for now, and he gave me my own personal half a gallon bottle, I believe, of Crown, and he said, "This is for you," and that was a present for me because I hadn't seen him in like 3 years. And he gave me that, and he said, "Me and you were gonna finish this tonight." And by the end of the wedding reception, I was fucking hammered. Had pretty good half gallon to myself, or not half, but half of the bottle was pretty much poured to me personally. And I poured most of it because I was like, fuck it, I might as well finish it myself. And I still have that bottle sitting on my desk. Empty, of course, but as a reminder that I'm a slight drunk, not gonna lie, and I ain't no fucking lightweight. The last time I got fucking shit face was at Pig on the Ridge, which is a thing that we have here. And I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but I know it's a thing that goes on here once a month during the fall. And I went over to my cousin's house, and he had like 20 different sets of liquors, and holy fuck. The amount of alcohol I had was fucking insane. Like, I'd go into the fucking kitchen where they had it all. They had a big ass table for everything. They had cups, ice, fucking chasers, lemon, limes, all that mess. Everything.
That brings me to another thing.
Oh my god, bro. I literally grabbed 3 bottles, went to the next room. 20 minutes later, I'd come in, grab a whole different bottle, and fucking chug it down.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing this.
Go for it.
Okay. So this was I went on a training with my unit here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was to Alpena, which is in the Upper Peninsula. So it was like a 4-hour bus ride. Horrible, by the way.
Yeah.
But
Keep your
it's
damn
all
head down the whole time.
it's all paid for, right? And so our paychecks is a little inflated just for going to this thing, right? And my bright idea was to go to the River Club. Look at this friggin' mug. It was only like $1 extra to drink out of this, right?
Oh god. Let me go back to your stream. I had my phone face down because your boy is semi-sleeping.
Look at this bad boy.
Hold on,
This,
I'm on it right now.
this is a
Oh
freaking Stein.
yeah. Oh yeah, boy, that's what we're
So,
talking about.
what my smart idea was to have 5 Long Islands out of this in one night.
God.
And I was thinking, oh, I'll be fine, right? Nope. The NCO was like, so this whole event was with a bunch of NCOs. There was not a single airman from my unit. It was all NCOs, and these army guys are like, keep drinking, keep drinking. I'm like, okay, here we go. So, so
And Grim is getting fucking hammered. That's my boy.
I actually could have got in trouble for this because you're not supposed to you're actually not supposed to get drunk at general on base on or off duty, you know.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening is, luckily, from my wing there was a EMT, right? EMT firefighter, and he because like I almost fall off the bar stool, and he sits me down, tries to keep me straight up because I was like kind of nodding off there, and he just kept giving me water and water and water, and I still couldn't stand up straight. I was able to just get up, you know, and I only got one of these mugs, right? He hands me another mug and says, um, "This is yours too." I'm like, okay, that doesn't look horrible at all. So they ended up carrying me to my room because like I was completely out. I was walking like this. Ugh. And that's probably the most I've gotten messed up.
Alright, I'm gonna take a picture on Snap and send it to you real quick.
And I woke up the next day completely fine. No hangover. I was completely fine. I actually only ever got one hangover. After that, I never really got any.
Look what I just sent you on Snap.
Nice. No, but like, since I met the girl, I completely, it was like, I think I want to stay sober for this because I want to actually feel the moment, you know, and
What?
feel the moment because like when I was drinking excessively, like my mind was numb. My mind was literally numb.
Yeah, I know the feeling, brother.
And even my doctor got mad at me. My family doctor. He's like, "What have you been
Shit.
drinking? Like your levels are off the charts."
I know mine was bad because I went to Pig on the Ridge and I had to go to the doctor once a month, and it was what we did was on a Saturday.
Dude, I can't stand going 10 plus kills in a fucking game.
It was on a Saturday, right? And literally 2 days later, I had pulled up to the doctor and they were like, "Joe, I'm not saying that you've been drinking, but you don't look too good and your body's obviously not feeling right because you look like shit and you just your levels are fucking wild as fuck and you just don't look right." They're like, "You are not okay, and I'm not saying that you've been doing anything bad, but your body does." And I was like, "Fuck."
So
They're like,
in the military, they'll pull you in for a random P test, quote unquote, right?
yeah.
So I went for a random P test 2 weeks, just 2 weeks after I went to a EDM concert,
Oh,
and
God.
I guess they were trying to get me hot on something because I don't know how they figured out, but like they figure out everything. They they basically sit and look up on you. I mean, it's part of your contract. You're their property, so they could do whatever they
Yeah,
want.
they can literally do what the fuck they want. Yeah.
But
Because if you think about it, everybody's literally just a number in a system somewhere. Because we all have social security, we all have fucking IDs for whenever we were in school, and ever since we ever started any form of school or anything, we're in somebody's system as a number and not as a name. So we're fucking everywhere.
But like, I don't do any of the other stuff that some people do at raves. So I was fine. I was even worried about it. You know,
Yeah.
the people that I have to worry about is the people that do the wrong stuff. They know they're not supposed to be doing. You know.
Yeah.
So like, for the military, there was this one NCO in our unit, right?
Yeah.
He was driving from Canada, right? In uniform. And he was stopped. And they found marijuana in his car. So with the military, it's a federal crime. And he lost some rank. He got an Article 15, and he was told he would get possible separation from the military.
Yeah,
Like, they don't
I'm
play with that
surprised he
stuff.
didn't get his fucking rank stripped from him and fucking
He
thrown
did get
in
his rank.
fucking prison. Oh, I thought you said he lost a couple ranks. I thought
That is
because
Yeah.
I thought you meant that he went down a couple ranks. No, shit like that you get stripped for.
Oh
Like,
no,
that's-
they stripped him pretty good of rank.
Yeah.
He was
Like-
like a tech sergeant. He got reduced to like a A1C, which is like a E3, which is horrible.
Yeah, E3 is fucking basic training level.
Yeah. He went from E6 to E3.
Yeah.
And he definitely did get court martial for it.
Oh yeah, dude. There ain't no fucking way in hell that you could get away with shit like that. See,
you know what he even tried to
best
do?
friend's dad is ex-military, and he told me a crazy ass story about one of his buddies that he knew did drugs, like hard drugs. I mean, like coke,
Oh god,
acid, and
he got hot,
he's
popped, didn't he?
yeah, literally 2 weeks before he was classified as a civilian, he thought he'd go out and party to celebrate him becoming a civilian and shit.
Oh.
And the last couple of weeks, or I think it was like he said a month and a half before he completely became a civilian, he was ready to fucking get the fuck out. And he had been in, I can't remember. I think he served all 20 of his years. Yeah.
Oh crap! So he was gonna be retired.
Yeah, dude, he was about to be completely out. Like, he was fucking done. He had went sober for fucking 25 years of not doing drugs, completely stopped. And that last month and a half, fucking, he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do something, fuck all this shit. He got fucking drunk as shit and fucking started doing acid, and he did a little bit of Molly.
Oh,
and
that's a big no-no.
They fucking drug tested him. The last drug test he ever had to take, drug tested him. Boom. Got it fucking stripped of everything. Fucking Oh my god, the amount of shit that he went through because he did that was fucking crazy.
It's not worth
Dude, his whole life was thrown into a fucking pit of razors and fucking sucked up by a tornado, but raped by a fucking brawly black dude named Tyrone. Like, he got fucking destroyed for what he did.
it. Yeah, don't. It's
And he had
really
kids
not
and
worth
shit.
it.
Yeah, dude. He had kids and shit that were fucking 7 and 8. And he got stripped of his kids. His wife left him and shit. It was bad. Like, his whole life became a shithole quick because he did. And it was like, never do this, never that. Like, my friend, he was like, never, ever do this. Like, no matter what. You could be fucking a shit rank and do whatever the fuck you want. You think you could do whatever the fuck you want, but if you get a random drug test and you do any lick of drugs, you're fucked. Your whole life could literally be thrown down the fucking drain.
Yeah, because they mark you as a felon and you can't really get a job.
When he told me that, dude, I was like, fuck that. Like, how you lose your kids, you lose your wife, you lose your whole fucking career that you built for 20 years
Yeah.
because you wanted to fucking celebrate like a dumbass. God, just thinking that hurts my soul. The thing that somebody that stupid could do.
It happens all the time, though. Like, you would think after so many years they would think about these things, but they don't.
Yeah. Like, people that do some form of drug and they go sober, there's still a little piece of them that won't let it go. They could be completely fucking sober for many, many years, but if they see it, smell it, or fucking even know about it, it's in their area, they might fucking.
That's why I've never
this
done
guy
anything.
went for it. Yeah. Like, I haven't done anything fucking wild as fuck. The most I've ever done is acid and weed. That's it. I've never done anything. Acid is not
Illegal.
technically, yeah, it's illegal, yes, but it's not fucking crazy. It's not something that you can fucking, if you do too much of, well, yeah, if you do too much of it, you'll fucking never come back. It's not like shrooms. You do fucking 5 grams of shrooms and you never done it before, you're not coming back. And I mean, like, your mental state will never be the same. You'll be fucking destroyed. Your mind, your body, and everything will be done if you fucking, like, if you do some hardish shit and you do it in a big dose the first time, bro, you are fucked.
My
I'm not.
my dad's actually a federal officer.
Oh. But those are things I did fucking years ago that I told they were good. I would never do again. I don't smoke anymore, drink anymore. I fucking stopped everything because it ruined my relationship that I had going on for fucking 3.5 years, and it ruined. Just thinking about it just fucking kind of hurts me. It's a regret that nobody should ever have to feel.
Yeah, I never did anything.
Good.
I really enjoy EDM music as itself though. But I know those places are those places just crawl with drugs. That's why when I go, I wear this mask so they can't put anything in my mouth. You know.
Yeah.
They
Because that fucking big ass fucking like mosh pits and shit at fucking crazy ass concerts. There's people that would literally walk up to you and fucking shove shit in your mouth, fucking stick you with shit, fucking spike your drink like a Bill Cosby. Like, they'd fuck you up. Just because they know, like, you look obvious. Like, if you fucking look at a place, they'll fucking target you right then and there.
Exactly. Well, most people have avoided me.
Yeah,
For the
because you're
most part,
fucking. How
because
tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, you're 6 foot, swole as fuck, and you don't look like the person that you would casually want to fuck with. Like, somebody that's about your size or bigger than you might fuck with you, but if they have no good reason, then yeah, they probably will.
So I have training in boxing. I have
Oh.
7 years of karate.
Oh god, you fucking.
I have wrestling, and I was really good at it. So
I got 4 years of boxing, 2 years of MMA, and a year, 2 years of football. And a shit ton of fucking basic training fucking things that have been taught to Marines, like their hand-to-hand combat. I've been taught in some of that shit. Mainly because whenever I worked out with some Marines, they fucking taught me a bunch of shit from basic. They were like, yeah, dude, if you want to do this, do this. If you want to fucking throw somebody over your shoulder and grab them here and fucking, yeah, shit like that. They showed me, they'd fucking put me on, what the fuck is it called? You know that, the rubber shit that they have in playgrounds?
yes, I know what you mean. That
Yeah.
stuff tore up my hands.
Yeah, they took me out to a local park that had it, and we did fucking shit for like 4 hours of fucking hand-to-hand shit, and it was fucking crazy as shit. And one of them, one of the guys that fucking moved from Russia, there's fucking some weird MMA wrestling shit that they do, and he taught me a bunch of different fucking moves that he's taught to many people, and it's fucking wild. You fucking have your feet swept from under you, and you get tossed over somebody's fucking shoulder and shit.
That's fun.
And then he'd put you in every lock that you could think of.
Oh, yeah.
All your body parts were a fucking easy fucking target.
Oh yeah, I've learned quite a bit of that stuff. My dad, my dad's pretty insane. So he passed Ranger School at age 40.
Damn.
He went to air assault school, airborne school. He was infantry. He moved on to personnel because he wanted to get marketable on the outside, right? And then he ended up going Intel, Black Ops. I never knew anything that he did. He was an interrogator. That's all I knew. He went to the hardest, one of the hardest military schools. And Intel's one of the hardest military schools out there. And it had like his class had like a 98% failure rate. He passed with a A. He got like a 95 on the test.
Jesus Christ.
And the only reason he didn't get selected for like a ranger, right, when he was infantry, is because they chose this guy that got recycled twice, and they felt bad for him. But my dad in Iraq was benching probably around 300 pounds on the regular. He was ripped.
Yeah, your dad sounds fucking godly.
And so after the military, right? He goes through the 6-month process, right? To go
Yeah.
into Homeland Security as a federal officer. So he said the polygraph for that was harder than the highest top secret clearance you could get in the military that he had to take.
What the fuck?
Because they stick probes to your hands, arm pressure thing. You're just hooked up from head to toe. So it's very nerve-wracking. And at first he was getting really nervous, so it was going crazy, right? But then they took a break and he came back and he ended up passing it because he calmed himself. And so they kept questioning him, and they're like, they thought he like did something to the machine because of like his interrogator training and stuff. And he's like, no, I didn't do anything. I just calmed myself down, you know. And he ended up getting the job, and he won. So now he can't really lift anything because when he was overseas in Iraq, he tore his rotator cuffs.
Ooh, fuck.
Because he tried to bench 350. His muscles could take it, but his body frame couldn't take it. Like his shoulders couldn't take it. They weren't strong enough. So they ended up
The highest
tearing.
bench record currently in our school is like 3-something. Yeah, it's like 360 now.
So
And
listen.
These fucking
So
guys
listen.
look like they're fucking. These guys are fucking swole as fuck.
So listen to this. He has 2 titanium bolts in his shoulders, right? He has a really messed up back because of all the stuff that he did in the military, right? It took a real big toll on his body. He's 80% disabled.
Jeez.
He's actually still waiting to get that 100% with working, but they haven't sent anything yet, you know, because he technically should be at 100%. So when he went to the academy, it was tough on his body because like having titanium bolts in your shoulder kind of blocks your movement a little bit, and he can't turn his neck all the way around because it's his the discs on his back are fused with a titanium plate.
Fuck.
But he passed it like a champ, and I'm like, wow, this dude literally could do everything.
Yeah, your dad sounds like a fucking beast.
I'm like, even with all that happening to him, he's like practically broken, and he still made it through the cabinet. Me props. And the funny thing was when he was going for the running test over there, he was passing guys my age and younger that joined the academy the same time he did.
Yeah, your dad's got it. Yeah, he's got to go. He's a little bit ultra human. Like
Superhuman.
his body and his whole mindset's ultra human, but his body wellness is close to veggie. Like, for fuck's sake, dude. How tall is he? If
He's
like
5'11".
Okay, it feels like fucking 6'5" or some shit, dude. I was gonna fucking rip my dick off and tape it to the wall. Like, God almighty.
So, me and
That man literally radiates big dick energy all the way.
yeah, he was telling me like if I wanted, he's been actually selecting my workouts. So like he got me,
Fuck.
he hooked me up with the right creatine that I take to the gym and stuff. And like he's been working me through these insane exercises. I'm like, okay, Dad, I trust what you're doing.
Look, I trust what you're doing to me. It's just I don't trust what I'm doing.
Right.
Like, I know what I'm doing is something that she would do to a lower standard and everything, but I don't want to become a demigod at my current age. I really want to sell myself to the gym, the glory house. I want to get a little swole, and I want to gain a little bit more muscle mass, but I don't want to sell my soul yet. Wait until I get my my college, everything out, and I get this girl, and maybe I'll think about selling my soul to the House of Gains. But if you wifey this girl, I'm not saying that you will, or that might be a potential, which I hope it is because she sounds like a nice young lady. But if you do end up marrying this wonderful woman, uh, you can go live on base and shit. Have a pretty okay life. At least you won't have to live in the barracks with a bunch of dickheads. If you do decide to live on base, whenever you get, or yeah, whenever you get deployed or some shit.
So, our base actually doesn't have housing because it's a National Guard base.
Oh.
But I actually live out a commuting distance from my own base. So the military actually pays for a hotel for me to stay in, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
But once I become officer, forget it. Date nights are definitely gonna be a thing.
Graham, what are we gonna do without you if you get deployed?
Hop on the ALG with my tough book. You know what I'm talking about, like those laptops you can run over with Humvees and stuff.
Yep. Them fucking made out of fucking titanium fucking cock strong metal.
I'm like the older ones still to this day holds up to the standard. I'm like, damn, those things don't break.
Dude, you could shoot those things fucking 6 times with 5.56 rounds in the same spot and it fucking would only dent. That thing is made to be fucking blown up all that. I'm pretty sure it's made to be blown the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, you could throw that on a fucking IAD. Poof. Fucking walk over to it about 30, 40 minutes later whenever it's slightly cooled down, pick that bitch and slide on the Pornhub.
You can actually buy them now, but they're pretty expensive.
Yeah, fucking drop 5 more fucking and a strap top that's more than likely still being watched by the government. You'll sign on the fucking freaky ass Pornhub ad and you'll be like, what the fuck is this? And they'll fucking close your tabs and be like, bro, the fuck?
There's actually been people that got in trouble for doing that during work time.
Hey man, they trying to get a stiffy and have a good time, brother, while on work.
But like they get caught most of the time.
Yeah. Those things are like fucking. They're literally everything in a laptop. PC, not a good PC, but a PC, a phone, a laptop, literally everything. It's its own fucking router. It has its own fucking servers. It's got its own fucking proxy. Nah, fucking wouldn't be shocked if it had a dildo function at this.
You know
Fucking, is that a vibrating button? What the fuck?
the reason why the military doesn't usually use any Apple products?
Because it can be fucking tracked through that shit. Shit's not viable.
It's not.
You'd be
It's not
fucking
really
dropped
safe
alive.
because
Yeah, exactly.
because people can easily hack into those things. Like they claim to be the most secure thing, whatever. I never bought that.
Okay, apparently I'm not going to bed.
You're not going to bed, Vader?
No, I'm leaving for the hunting club at 9 in the morning.
Oof.
Oof.
What do you mean, oof? I'm excited, bro.
Well, you
I
can
mean,
be
it sounds
excited, but you
fun.
can also be sleep deprived, my friend. You're gonna pull up. All right, man. I'm all excited. Fucking 4 hours in. Man, I gotta fucking take a nap.
I mean, this Q&A session got pretty lit. We're just having like stories now. Story time with Grim.
Story time with Grim and Joe or Golem. Yeah.
Golem, Mr. I can't contain Joe, right?
Yeah.
I remember that shit. So, Grim, do you guys know anything about music theory or anything?
I was in
Music
band,
theory?
and I took a music theory class in college.
Okay, because I'm finally starting music back up, and I'm getting really into music theory. So I'm
Nice.
fixing to learn to read sheet music and play the piano, so that way I'm better at guitar.
Nice.
And go with it.
I actually started with the piano, right? And I started learning to transpose my own music.
I can
Once
beatbox.
so let's say I have a piano piece, right? I could transpose it to any instrument I want.
Yeah,
If I wanna change the notes to guitar notes, I can do that.
Yeah. That's why I want to take music theory, so that way I can read sheet music perfectly and have the music theory to where I can take piano pieces and revert it to guitar.
I'm really good at sight reading.
Start playing music again, man.
I know.
Only thing that I know how to play is the Pornhub intro on drums, and that's it.
The Pornhub intro on drums.
Yep, that's it. So then I never want to learn anything else other than that. You know how many times I've walked into the band room and say hello to the teacher and fucking literally done the Pornhub intro and walked in the middle of class? Like, I'd skip class, fucking go into the music room, do that intro, walk in class. Too many times. Like, he's started laughing at it at this point.
Band the kids hated me in high school. You know why?
Why? Because you're better.
Even though I was that
Yeah.
because I was a band kid in a concert band, right? He didn't want to move me up just for the sole fact that one, I was a smartass, and two, I never practiced my music, but I would play it perfectly when he asked me to.
See, people like that can. If you cheat somebody out, then if you get shot, it wasn't by me, but I threw 3-8 at a certain place at a certain time while you're eating a fucking donut and you get shot. Not
So I actually should have been first chair in my band, but he purposely graded me harder and gave me a worse score than the person who could not play as well as I could and put them in the first chair spot. That's how much this teacher didn't like
If you
me.
ever see that guy in public, literally take your hand, put it into a fist on one end, and then you put your left hand above you, and then you clap your hand to the crease of your forearm and your tricep. And you say, fuck you. And if you want to make it entertaining, while you're slapping the crease of your arm, stick your middle finger up and say "fuck you" while making direct eye contact, and then walk.
You know what's a funny thing? Even though she was like the section leader, she got above me. Guess who ran the section? Me.
Gang.
No one even questioned it. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna listen to him. She was even like, you're more experienced than I am, so I'm gonna listen to you. I'm like, cool. We have a
Vader,
good
are you still here?
understanding.
Is Vader still here?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? So, Grim and Vader. I might be starting a podcast here soon, and I need the wholesome, which is Grim, and I need the crazy Wombat Man as Vader. Would you guys be interested in joining the podcast?
Oh, I definitely want to do a podcast. Yes, I'm just really high right now, so like everything you say is like being mumbled up.
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
I need a desktop mic for that.
Yeah, we'll be interested in that.
Well, you don't really need to because your current mic with Astros are pretty good.
True.
And
I'm on my razors, and I can.
yeah.
I'll be dope. I'll be down.
Surplus, would you like to join?
Yeah, I can join with you guys.
All right. Now the thing is how the fuck am I gonna actually do this podcast? Because I could use Discord as the main go-to, but being able to live stream that on Twitch, kind of the hard part. Because
you can do mirror, you can do co-stream stuff. Like I can stream, and it can be pictured into one.
I don't have any form of PC. The only thing I have is a school Chromebook, and those things have many different restrictions that I can apply to.
Oh.
And I can't live stream through that, which fucking blows donkey dong. But I know I might be able to play it through my phone or some shit, or play it through my laptop, listen to you guys while I'm streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could just do a bit fuck around, like we all go to fucking Fortnite and we fucking talk in that chat. That'd be the only way I could talk to every single last one of you with a mic and not completely be fucked up.
Why can't you just do it in Discord and just do it as you can do it on Discord and we can do like you can like cam with each other or be in a group. Just do it that way.
I have no way to record it.
Oh, recording.
Like I could screen record my Chromebook, but it's not the best quality.
I mean, can you do Twitch?
I have Twitch. It's just I don't have anything to record it through because no PC. Which is a big downfall for me because I've been getting capped on a lot of my shit. Like I don't have OBS to fucking make my stream better. I don't have fucking a PC to do all my editing for videos. It's making me fucking want to do a flip.
So this summer semester, I was I honestly thought I did like B work, but the teacher gave me an A minus. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Better than a fucking. I get D stands for diploma for me. If it makes you feel any better, I'm a fucking idiot in school, but I know all the fucking material. It's just I don't do any of my work.
It's worth it. Like you could go to decent college and get a scholarship to go.
That's the thing. I don't want to go to college.
So
Everything that I want to do or kind of do that I could actually get a good trade in doesn't require me to school.
So I had this one football buddy, right? He got a scholarship to go to Wayne State. Now he basically flunked out because of partying, right?
So he's a fucking idiot.
He ended up coming back and going to the community college in that area. I'm only doing I could go to university right now, but I'm choosing to save some money on my prereqs and go with the community college.
Shit, there's nothing wrong going to a community college.
Yeah.
The colleges that we got around here, like in South Carolina, fucking well known.
It's only
Like-
bad if you went to like a university and flunk out and then have to go there. That's the only time
Yeah.
it's bad. But other than
We have
that,
a
I think
bunch
it's
of
a
good
money
colleges
saver.
here. We have Clemson, fucking USC. We have a bunch of okay colleges that are kind of well known.
Michigan, Michigan State, Michigan Tech. I'm probably gonna go to Michigan State because surprisingly they have a better cybersecurity program than Michigan U of M. Even though U of M is a lot closer to where I live.
See, the things that I want to do, like, I'm still in high school, and I don't really know what I'm going to do with my life, if I'm going to be completely honest. I've already tried planning, or not tried, but there's only so many things that I can do that I can go into a field for. I still have the option for military. I can do welding, in which I could get a big head start on. I have my gaming, if that ever decides to take off, if it ever does. I don't really know what else past that, because the other jobs that I do are not long-term that I would like to work for. Because I can do carpeting, I can do fucking welding a little bit. I can do landscaping, I can do interior design, but those are jobs that you can't do for long. And not something I really want to do my whole fucking life. I don't want to be a laborer fucking.
So my job, and my field, not my job yet. Basically, we're certified hackers.
You're a what then? Basically.
They just don't use the word. They don't use the word hacker because that scares people.
Yeah.
They
Most
use the
people,
word
whenever they hear
cyber.
hacker, they're scared. Yeah, it's cyber fucking security.
Yeah.
In reality, you just fucking dog people all day and use fucking big ass proxy VPNs to help people have a safe network.
Yep.
Basically, what you do.
We counter hack.
Yep. Which isn't hard to. Well, it's not easy either. And you actually have to have semi-smart to know what the fuck you're doing. Because I used to dock the fuck out of people all the time. Docking people is fucking easy as shit. Pull an IP, hit them offline. That's easy shit. Being able to stop it. Yeah, it's cool. I no longer do these things, and they have no proof that I have ever done these things. They just have a word in which they cannot use against me because it may not even be valid, and there's no way that they could say that I did. So they can do a 360 hopscotch off the fucking bridge and fucking land on a pine cone, sit and rotate fucking 3 times over.
Oh Jesus. That sounds painful.
Oh, it is. But doing all that's kind of the easy part. Now, counter doing it, going against it, is the harder part because you could run a ghost, you could run a fucking counter. It's kind of easy if you know what you're doing, but there's only so many things that you can do against fucking so many bots. Like, somebody sends a 40,000 bots to your fucking router. What the fuck are you gonna do against 40,000 bots, dude? You'd have to have a fucking insane server to counter. Like, if you have fucking 6 good ass hackers, not hackers, but dockers, try to hit off your Wi-Fi, I mean, you're fucked. Like, even some of the best Homeland Securities out can't even fucking face that many bots. The DNS server would fucking crash. Whenever they're trying to counter it. That shit's just fucking.
Luckily for us, that's why we have the NSA.
Exactly. There's only, but
they don't say everything that they do.
Yeah, they're not good at everything. They're good at pretty good amount of things, but if somebody tried hard enough, they could steal everything from you. They're smart enough. They have fucking strong enough shit to go against. But that's a lot of work to steal one person's information, if I'm right.
You know, they already tracked down the leader of Anonymous that was like leaking government information illegally.
Yeah, Anonymous hacked into fucking
They
government
got
servers
the
before.
leader. The leader shot himself in the head though.
Well, the leader could only be so good. And imagine how many people he's taught the same way that are just as good as him. They can take down one, but there's thousands more just like.
He was probably gonna get a death sentence anyway.
Yeah.
For all the lives that he's put in danger and stuff.
Dude, he's ruined fucking millions of lives. He's hacked millions of servers. He's fucking taken down fucking servers. He's a fucking person to be fucking dealt with. Like, he's not a person that you would casually want to fuck with. He is a fucking god whenever it comes to shit. Like, he will fucking.
He's dead
if
now.
he could, if he was still alive, he could probably take over the fucking portion of some type of the game. Because I know he fucking.
Well,
here's
the thing.
And shit.
Here's the thing. If you continue to do this stuff, you eventually get caught. There's no way out of
that.
it.
It's like being a fucking drug dealer. There's no good part about it, and there's no bad part. Either way, you're either get shot, or you're either gonna be killed doing what you do, or you're gonna fucking be sent to prison your whole life. It's not something that you want to casually do. That's not a hobby that anybody should ever do, because it doesn't lead to anything good other than getting money for a short amount of time and more than likely being caught. It's like throwing a stick out to a dog. The motherfucker will bring it back at some point if you keep on throwing the fucker. Am I wrong?
You're not.
It's not something that anybody should ever have to do.
Oh, don't forget, guys. If you ever wanted like a wooden stand, hold on. I'm gonna show it off here.
Going back
so, like,
to stream.
if you want this wooden stand for your controller, so it looks nice. And yes, that's a custom skin with the ALG logo. If you use the code Afterlife 2019 on Geek Made Designs, you get 10% off all the items that they offer. They offer.
Sorry, I currently have an ad for a fucking boiling pot of water, so I can't see what's going on here.
Okay. So basically, I'm showing off a wooden stand that's made by Geek Made Designs.
Oh, bro, that gives me a fucking lady boner.
They're hand carved. They don't actually sponsor too many people, so the fact that they actually agreed to be our sponsor was pretty incredible, because they do go to a lot of events like E3 and stuff, and make stands for like professional organizations and stuff.
Alright, I lied. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Good night, Vader.
Good night, Vader. So they collaborated with Lucid Sound at one of the gaming events, and they made these awesome headphone stands for a podcast. I love their work. It is a little pricey, but
it's worthwhile.
You're literally getting a percentage off of everything that they have, and if you want a custom name laser engraved into it, they do that. They laser engrave logos. If you have the right PNG file, make sure it's like black or white so they could get a better imprint when they laser etch it. But like
what time
they
is
just have amazing stuff. It is 1:30.
Okay, so you're on the same time zone. Motherfucker, why are we still awake?
Also,
where's our lives at?
Also, what I have on my controller is faded grip.
Yeah.
If you use the code LifeG, you get 10% off.
If you use code Golemite GG all caps, you get a 15% discount.
Also, if you guys ever wanted to like rep me on my stream and have this jersey, it's made by Sector 6. You can find the link down below, and if you put in the code Grim Reaper, you get 5% off the jersey.
Okay.
And these jerseys are pretty high quality. They're like an Under Armour type material.
Oh, that's real.
Very comfortable. Very loose fitting. So it's not really like it fits like a jersey basically. So it's super comfortable.
So use this code, guys. If you don't, I will hunt you down and do a 360 hopscotch on your face.
And actually, if you want, you can have your gamer tag put on the back of this jersey, and you can have your name on the back as well.
You hear how I'm saying that is, guys? You best go buy this shit right now.
There's also hoodies. I haven't got one yet, but I am gonna get one because that's pretty cool.
But them shits are still high quality, so bitch, go buy them.
Use
the code what? What's the code again?
The code is Grim Reaper.
Goddamn right it is.
And what else?
Go buy some.
If you're thinking about buying a tub of Rogue Energy, there is a code for Afterlife, but there's also a code for me.
And me.
Oh, well, whatever you do. So, Grim Reaper gets you 10% off one of these tubs, or whatever you buy from Rogue Energy. If you wanted a new shaker, I don't have the shaker right now because it's in the dishwasher right now. But
Run downstairs and go get this shit right now. We gotta. No. I'm kidding.
no, good.
Don't actually go do it, Grim.
I don't want to wake up everybody in the house.
Yeah, bro, they'd fucking come out swinging. We don't want your 5'11" fucking overgrown fucking demigod of a dad to wake his ass up and start fucking plowing ass like a bear. Because he will fuck everybody up.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with my dad either. That's scary.
Fuck no, he makes my 360 hopscotch look like a fucking pebble being thrown into a fucking pool.
Also, myself, I'm actually not sponsored by Vagrants, but I'm sponsored by Galvanized Grips. If you use the code Grim Reaper, you get 10% off.
Wait, you have a different grip company?
Yes, I do.
I can't say shit.
I joined with a lot of these sponsors already, like Razer, which I have a lot of Razer peripherals, so thanks Razer.
I don't have any, and I'm on their fucking highest tier for streaming.
Nice.
Kind of funny how that works.
So, let's see. Where is my panel? Oh, here we go. So, what else do we have here? Too. I was actually sponsored by Opsy before I came into Afterlife. If you use the code Grim Reaper, you can actually get $10 off your order. So that's a pretty good deal. So significant between Sector 6. If people wanted a more affordable option but still wanted to support me, go to that. I do have to put some more stuff up and set prices for them, but all of it will, anything purchased from that store will actually directly go into my PayPal and I'll support the stream.
Did you end the stream?
No.
Fuck. No.
So, if you guys have any more questions for me, I'm free to talk right now. Otherwise I'm gonna wrap up the stream here.
Yeah, I'm just playing that new game Rigor.
Surplus.
Yeah.
Are you following me on my Twitch?
Yeah, I'm following your Twitch right now.
Are you?
You just your dog left. Your dog is not on the bed no more.
No, I'm not. I'm not fucking on. Alright, Grim.
Discord.
Fuck.
Okay.
Wait, what?
So, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you all for coming and stopping by. And don't forget to follow.